Well, good afternoon. I have a few hours this evening to metal detect, so I came back to the campground to see what else we could find. So stay tuned, and we'll see you at the first target. Well, this is our first target, and there's a lot of iron in the ground. I don't know if you can hear that from my headphones or not, but I do get a 20 to 22 signal right in there pretty well. Let's see what we can find. Well, I pulled a nail out of there, and I pulled this out of there. I'm not quite sure what that is. I went to a piece of farm equipment or what? Now let's continue on. My next signal came in at a solid 17. So I dug it, and this is what I found. And I believe it's a latch to a cabinet. You would slide it back and forth. So let's continue on. Now this is our next target. It's jumping around, but it's getting up as high as 33, 32. Let's dig it, see what we have. Well, this was a broken signal, as you've seen, upwards of 35 down to 18. But what I found was a quarter. Let's clean off, see if we can get a date. Be right back. It looks like 1965 or 1969. I can't tell. Let's continue on. Well, this signal came in between 16 and 17. Don't mind digging around a little deer manure. So let's see what we got in the plug. Well, Mr. Pull Tab got us again. So one of the things you should really try to do while metal detecting is cover your holes back to as natural as you can. So here was the deer manure. There's my hole. As you can tell, I covered it back in very well so the homeowner won't complain. Okay, let's continue on and see what else we can find. Well, this is my next target. It's getting dark on me pretty quick. We got a penny, it's just a modern penny. But I have another signal where my shovel is. I was going to dig it and see what it is. Stay tuned. Well, our next signal came in the penny range, but it wasn't a penny. It's a grommet off of a poncho or a tarp or something. Let's continue on and see what else we can find. Well, I had a broken signal on this hole, and as you can see, in the hole it's jumpy. But in the plug, I'm getting good 18, 19. So let's see what we have. Well, we got another modern penny. Let's continue on. Well, here's our next signal coming in 12, 13. Let's see what we have. Here's our next find. It appears we have a nickel. It's 1974. Okay, let's continue on. Well, I didn't record this signal because I thought it was going to be junk. And here we have a bullet casing. Well, let's continue on. Well, I've been digging a lot of pull tabs and beaver tails and trash here, but this is actually a decent signal, so let's see what we have. That looks like it got us a front end of a Matchbox car or maybe a Tootsie Toy. Can't tell. We'll clean it up and see if it's got any markings in there. Well, this is a pretty cool find. And I would say for the age of it, I would almost say it's a Tootsie Toy. Anybody know what kind of vehicle this might be? If so, leave it in the comments below. I'm going to search this area a little bit more, see if I can find the rest of it. That's a pretty good find right there. Well, here's our next signal. And it sounds good. So let's see what we have. There's our next signal. We have a nickel. If it'll focus. There we go. Hold on while I find a date. Well, this really threw me off to what it was. But the 2005 nickel, I've never seen one. That's pretty cool. Let's continue on. Well, here's our next signal. So let's see what we have. I don't know if you can see it down there in the bottom of the hole or not. Let's see what we got. Well, we have a quarter. Or do we? Hold on while I clean it off. So it is a quarter. It's a state quarter from 2015. Cool. Let's continue on, see what else we can find. Well, here's our next decent signal. No matter which way I turn, it stays 12 to 13. So let's see what we have. Well, I don't know what was giving me a 12 to 13. If you can see it right here. Looks like we have us a penny. You can tell if it's a modern penny or what it is. Let me clean it off. Well, you can barely see it. But it does say 1 cent. Looks like I nicked a little bit. But I don't think I'll be able to get a date off of that. That's a good find. Let's continue on. Well, it's getting kind of windy. But I rescanned the hole. And I still have a 1213. So let's see if we can find it. Well, I'm not sure what we have. It's not a nickel. Hopefully it's a button. I can get a bell there. I'm not real sure what that is. I don't know. Hold on, I'll clean it up a little bit, see if there's any writing or anything. There's no writing on it. It's interesting. Until I broke off a something. There's like a little indicator light in a vehicle or something. I don't know if anybody knows what this is. Please leave it in the comments below. I'd be curious to find out what it is. Well, let's continue on. Well, I had a signal coming in 18 to 21. And I didn't record it because I just thought it was going to be like a modern penny or something. But we actually found ourselves a button. Looks like it'd be off maybe a lady's coat or something. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Let's continue on. Well, our next item, which is cool, is another button. This looks like it was the cap of a button, and then there's the hole that you sew the button on with. It's pretty cool. 2 buttons in one day. Excellent. I want to take a minute and thank you for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. Until next time, take care.